Hey everybody, welcome back to the Friday episode. It's Vaughn's voice. We're back doing the draft episode or whatever football episode, like I was saying, and I got Ethan back at it again.
What's up, dudes?
Yeah, dude. But he's back, and yeah, we're just gonna be talking football, talking pretty much everything, whatever we feel like again. Mainly football and maybe some basketball and stuff like that. But yeah,
I was about to say, dude, I want to talk about some basketball too.
of course, we can get
I
into
saw
anything.
this little clip.
Mm-hmm.
It was from I haven't watched all of it, but from the Michael Jordan documentary, the Last Dance.
Okay.
And he's talking about it's a video. It's an old video of him in the locker room. He's got a baseball bat. He's got a big ass cigar in his mouth. He's like, "Nah, you can tell a man when he's talking shit, when he knows how to talk shit." He's like, anybody can talk shit when you're up. He's like, when you're down or when you're tired and you're talking shit, that's how you know. And and as he was saying that, it was like all the times Jimmy Butler was talking shit to like all the players on the fucking. Oh, dude, it's so dope.
I think
Super
Jimmy
cool.
Butler.
He's the dog. He's the man,
He
dude.
is a dog. Like actually.
Ever since I saw that story about him on the T-Wolves having the third stringers with him and he beat all the starters, like, bruh, that's dog shit, bro.
I mean,
that's some dog shit.
I feel like that's true though, because they don't put effort in a lot of the time
Oh
because
yeah,
they think
bro.
they made it.
That's the thing with sports, bro. Like for a minute, like I didn't understand the whole like intangibles thing, the whole like the moxie, the whole like. But dude, if you go out there and you put everything into fucking playing that shit, you'll play good. Like, I don't know, man.
No,
half of that shit is mindset. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's
what
crazy.
is it? With Michael, we talk about like everybody's got the talent. Like you just got to do it. Like you got to think you're that good or whatever, and like just
facts.
Because anybody
That's why there's motherfuckers in the NBA who are like 5'6" and had a career. You know what I mean? Like Isaiah Thomas.
They can make buckets.
Genuinely, you take his build, like he shouldn't have been in the NBA.
Not at all.
But he was getting buckets for a minute, dude.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how much mental goes into like that shit.
A lot of the time, yeah, for sure.
Like, dude, you almost have to be borderline insane to be really, really, really good at a sport. Like one of the best in the world. You know what I mean? That dedication, like Kobe, dude. You can't tell me that motherfucker wasn't kind of like a psychopath.
Oh, of course.
Like,
Anybody,
bro, like,
well, it's an obsession, and that's like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
But I mean, it's an obsession to a good thing. In a way.
Exactly.
It's not like an obsession to like shooting up or something.
Hey, you know.
Putting Putting effort towards something productive instead of something destructive.
Yeah, but Vanessa was probably like, Kobe, like, can you stay home? And he's like, I gotta cross some kids up, bro. Like, it's my job, it's my session.
Honestly,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
Bro, have you heard that story? There's a book that Phil Jackson wrote, and it was about when they first drafted Kobe, because you know Shaq was already on the team. They did this like corny ass like first day of school, like tell your name, what you like, what people don't know about you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They went around the whole thing, and like Shaq was being a goofball, and then it got to Kobe, and Kobe's like, my name's Kobe Bryant. I'm 18 years old, and I'm the best person on this basketball court.
Hey, I mean that's the
and
way you gotta think,
like
though.
Just straight. He didn't even do the fucking format. He was just like, I'm the best player on this court right now.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, it's nuts. He's a fucking.
You gotta think you're the best
player.
to be the best.
Oh yeah.
So
if you like, oh dude, I love it, and I love motherfuckers who can just talk shit and back it up, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like dude, that's why everybody gravitated towards Conor McGregor for a minute. You know what I mean? He could sit up on that podium and be like, I will kick your shit into the fucking canvas. And then the next day, he'd be on the fucking mat.
I think that's why I like Luka so much. Because after that Sun series, he's like, they all talking shit when they're up.
Yep.
And then,
dude.
I'm like, okay.
Okay,
Luka.
He bitched them out for sure.
Yeah.
He took their card for sure, bro.
He said, Devin Booker,
crazy.
Give me that shit.
Give me that shit. Hold my pocket.
He said,
hold my pocket.
Michael Jordan. Fucking right on top of his head.
Dude.
Okay, we'll just talk about NBA then right now since we're here.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Have you been watching? Did you watch the Lakers game last night?
I missed it.
It wasn't
I
that.
fell asleep.
It wasn't that good of a game.
Really?
Well, AD
Who won?
The Warriors. They won by like 30.
Okay. Holy shit.
Well, Clay dropped 30. Steph had like 12 assists and 20. Draymond was scoring. He had like 15, bro. You know it's over when that happens.
Yeah, that's
But like
just
AD
chicken wrap.
had I think 4 first half points. So like AD was playing terrible.
buns.
But
yeah.
LeBron had 21. So it was
Yeah.
like I don't know. They're lucky they got the first game at home because it was at the Warriors. You know what I mean? So, do you think? I think the Lakers could still win that series.
Oh yeah, I mean, bro, when you have LeBron James on your team, like, you know what I mean? That's one of the goats.
Yeah.
Like, if you
I
make
think
the
he's
Mount
goat.
Rushmore, well, yeah, but I mean, if
Okay.
it's one
do
of those
you
things
do?
where it's like
Do you do the generational good thing, or do you think?
it's hard not to, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you got to think Bill Russell's got like what 8 fucking
I think
championships or
8.
some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But then you take into the consideration of if Bill Russell was playing with the talent now, or even if Michael Jordan was playing with the talent now, it would be completely different. But you can't.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, that's why the older people, like that motherfucker on what's his name? It was the guy with Stephen A. Smith, but it's the older guy. You know what I'm talking about?
The old
I
white
can't
guy.
remember his. Yeah, I can't remember his name.
I don't
but
like
he's
him.
always fucking badgering on old players because like he's an older dude, and I'm sure that's who he grew up watching. You know what I mean? Honestly, the GOAT is perspective. Like the
True.
GOAT is who captivated you enough to watch basketball. You know what I mean? And for some people that was MJ, for some people that was Kobe, for some people that was LeBron.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's like, those are the 3 best players ever. Those are the 3
For
most
sure.
influential players in you could even put Steph Curry as like the 4th, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where Michael Jordan brought basketball to national television. You know what I mean? So he's always going to have that GOAT title. You know what I mean? He's always going to have like and he's perfect in the fucking finals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's the staple of perfection. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
but like, how's it fair to say?
It's not.
How's
but
it fair?
that's-
I mean, he had how long of a career just as LeBron does,
Yeah.
or whatever. How's it
Yeah.
fair to say LeBron making the finals? How many times? He's made it 10 times.
Oh yeah.
And won
And
4.
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
But like, how
you
is
have
it?
this?
How do you compare that? Because he's
Yeah,
MJ
exactly.
lost in the playoffs just as many times as anybody
yeah.
else. Then you know what I mean.
Everybody
So-
wants to talk about LeBron getting bounced
but
whenever he got bounced, but he
Yeah.
never got bounced in the first round.
not until
MJ
recently.
got- Well, okay, but in his oh yeah, fuck.
The Suns just bounced him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either way,
But, like-
that was at the tail end of his career.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure did
Nobody
MJ
brings up
even make.
Wizards MJ.
I was
Nobody
about
ever
to say,
brings that.
did MJ even go to the playoffs in the
I don't
Wizards?
think
Like,
so. Like,
I
that's
think
what
he
I'm saying.
averaged like 20 something.
It's just like,
It's one of those things where it's like,
yeah,
and the competition is different.
yeah.
But it's one of those things where LeBron spends $1 million a year on keeping his body up.
Well, he's
and
just
physical trainers and personal chefs.
he's
and
like the smartest.
So what if
player,
MJ did that?
Like literally.
But that's what I'm saying. If MJ was in this timeline, you could say, "Oh, well, MJ would be keeping his body up," and MJ, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
It's both-
MJ couldn't. He
I
shouldn't have
know,
been
he had-
drinking and smoking
and
cigars.
spending money at casinos.
Yeah.
and,
So
oh
you
yeah,
know, there's
for
a whole.
sure. There's so many what ifs that
Yeah.
you kind of just have to go. MJ was the greatest player of his time. Kobe was the greatest player of his time. LeBron is
LeBron.
the greatest player of his
Who's
time.
better in their time, Larry Bird or Magic?
Oof. I'm so partial to Larry Bird just
I
because
just love Larry Bird.
dude, just thinking about this corny ass farm
He's
boy
just-
motherfucker going to the 3-point contest, keeping his warm up jacket on, making every single 3, and then going, "Hey, so who's coming in second?" Is just ice cold, ice in the motherfucking veins, dude. Like that shit is nutty.
He's out here.
And honestly, recently, Magic Johnson's been a kind of a cornball.
That's fair.
But I mean, I can't really judge him on that. I mean, I'm judging him on what his basketball play. So
I don't like his not like. I just don't like his style of play. I don't like the way he dribbles the ball. It's so like weird. It's like up here. It's fucking. Ugh. I don't know.
It's like, we get it, dude. You're huge.
Yeah,
like we get it.
9 foot tall, dribbling.
You're
the ball,
supposed to
like,
be a power forward. You're playing point guard.
Yeah,
We get it.
like what's that about? Okay. Anyway, back to the playoffs. So the Lakers played. Sixers play. I think tonight. I'll just pull it up. It's the Sixers Celtics. Joel Embiid got MVP. What do you think about that?
It's one of the.
I think it's some storyline bullshit because I think Jokic should have got it, but I don't know.
And it's unfortunately that's what the MVP has been.
Yeah.
Is some storyline bullshit since the start of the MVP.
Mm.
Steve Nash should have never gotten an MVP over Kobe.
Once. He should have got one.
He should have got one, but over Kobe Bryant when he had the scoring title.
And Shaq.
Like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things where, and I keep saying that, I got to stop saying that, where they love the storyline more than the person who deserves it.
Yeah.
Because when you're talking about most valuable player, that can be, again, perception to any team. Every team has their own most valuable player. You know what I mean? So, do you say most valuable player to the league? Most valuable player to their team? You know what I mean?
I like the way Shaq says it. He's like, I want most valuable player is somebody that makes their team so much better that it puts them in the position to be in the playoffs or like something like that.
Yeah.
So like
I'd say a contender.
So you take like let's look.
Or no, I wouldn't even say contender because then Russ shouldn't have won it.
No,
that year.
He should have.
Oh no, I'm saying he should have, but if I'm saying like,
I mean, not a contender for the title, but like a playoff team at least.
Yeah, I agree.
I would say like,
it would be a toss up between Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis for the next 10 years.
Yeah,
bro. You know what I mean?
It's just, what did you say to me the other day? It was like LeBron didn't get a vote for the MVP for the first time.
For the first time in his entire career.
And I was
including his rookie
year. It's so sad.
Insanity.
It's not like sad. It's sad and like
it's sad to know that he's like
leaving.
Fading out.
Yeah, it's like fuck.
He genuinely, he's probably gonna stay for his son's rookie contract and then leave. You know what I mean? He's gonna mold him into LeBron Jr. and then he's gonna go off and then he's gonna see you guys, love you guys.
So like,
I'm gonna go do movies now.
What I would say like MVP should be like Shea. Like Shea would be a good like, you know what I mean? Because he started dropping.
But Shea's not flashy.
Yeah, but like
Shea doesn't get media. Dude, you gotta think.
If you take Shea off the Thunder, they're a bottom team. Like
100%.
Or like,
yeah, I think he's an MVP, but you gotta think.
I don't know.
With people that have a big market, you kind of have to like. That's the problem with the NFL too. Like it's these people with big fan bases that they're like, well, I mean, we have all these viewership from wherever. Not that I'm saying it's some big fucking scam or anything.
I mean, it is all marketing bullshit.
Everybody's watching the Sixers, the Bucks, and
Lakers.
The Lakers,
Warriors,
the fucking Mavericks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I get it.
Luka's gonna be in the contention for
a
couple years. You know what I mean?
It's crazy they missed the playoffs. Like actually.
Oh yeah. Why? There's so many teams in NBA history that like you look and you're like, wow, that's a great team. Like, okay, and then they play and just something doesn't
work.
Click. Like
it was like the Nets when they had James Harden.
Yeah, when Kyrie and it's like, what is happening? This should be like rolling people right now.
Just like the Suns right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we could talk about that.
Well, that's Katie.
Hot take of the podcast. Hot take of the podcast.
Go ahead.
Katie's worst. Get him out. Get him out. Katie's worst.
I've been feeling that.
He can't look. He had the same injury that Kobe had. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Achilles tear.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with Kevin Durant is like he could slash and he could shoot. So with him losing, I don't mean completely losing his speed, but he's
Mhm.
not as fast. You don't really fear that slashing ability that he had. So you kind of just guard him at the perimeter, and when he can't shoot, what is he going to do?
Yeah. And he's not like a pass first kind of guy, so
Nah, he needs the ball to be able to produce. That's why Russ went off when he left. That's why,
yeah.
you know what I mean? There's a lot of players like that I'm kind of surprised that Chris Paul meshed with the Suns for so long, because he usually does this thing where like the first year it's really good,
Mhm.
and then the second year it's like he needs the ball too much and they got to get him out.
That's fair.
That's with the Rockets, with the Thunder.
Okay, so Sixers Celtics play tonight, Nuggets Sun play tonight. So
Okay.
I think the Sixers.
I want Jokic to get a ring so bad. Did you see that video of him looking at his little daughter? His wife's holding his little daughter, and she looks at him, and he doesn't even do it yet. But his little daughter looks at him, and she goes, points to her ring finger, and he goes, "Yeah!" It's so fucking
That's
cute,
dope.
dude. Like he's been doing it like for however long. He's like, "This is the year. This is the year."
I think
and
it
then
is
she
his
saw
year.
him and was like, "Oh, dude."
I think
so
it might
cute,
be his
dude.
year. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, he's a unicorn.
Well,
They talk about Jokic they talk about Doncic being a unicorn. Jokic is actually like he can shoot, he can drive somehow,
he can assist,
he passes,
Yeah.
he plays defense. And that's the thing with big dudes. You don't necessarily need to be a technician like you don't really need to know how to play defense. You just need to know where to be.
Yeah, exactly.
If the
it's
basket
just moving your feet. Like,
exactly. If you're so far away from the basket, they're not going to be able to fucking yam town on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're going to have to do something. So it's like if you know where
you're
at,
7
if you know where to
foot, bro.
be,
You're just
exactly. Your wingspan's like what? Damn near 8 feet.
foot. Yeah.
Like bro, like you're ridiculous, dude.
No.
Ridiculous.
I was watching the Shaq podcast because Kenny Beecham was on it, and he's like, Jokic puts up the like easiest 40 I've ever seen in my life. He's like, it's just like he's out at the park just fucking throwing up layups, and like he's like, it's like a park game to him or whatever. He's
He's
just out there. And
he's so crazy, dude.
There's this video of these kids. Did you see it? They're like, dunk it, and he's like, I can't, because he never dunks it. Like he actually never dunks the ball. And he's like,
oh, who, Jokic?
Yeah, and he's like, I can't dunk it. I can't. And they're like, come on. It's like, damn, okay. But it's funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So I think the Nuggets, I don't know if they'll sweep the Suns, but
it's
Chris Paul's out. But he's
for what?
He's
game
washed.
7?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think he's not washed. He's just old. Like he actually has hit that wall. Like that point.
He just has a style of game that is timeless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're always gonna need a point guard who's actually a point guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think Chris Paul, when he was at the Thunder, I thought that was so fucking cool.
Oh, that was dope for sure. But you could almost tell like it wasn't because of the teammates or anything. He just didn't want to be there.
Oh yeah, because he wants to win.
Because he wanted to win. Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
But I mean, it was still cool.
Yeah.
Because it's like the 40-year-old guy with all the 20-year-olds balling out, and you're like, all right, cool. I don't know.
And you could see that mentorship.
Yeah, exactly.
From everybody, like even the centers were listening because he was such a vet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who do you think is gonna win the Nuggets Suns series?
I like Devin Booker, dude. I know he's been being a little bitch.
I think he's such a crybaby, bro.
Yeah, he's been kind of. But dude, ever since Kobe wrote on his shoes and like
I know
he got picked the same place and like I'm rooting for him too, man. Like Devin Booker is a dog.
Yeah.
And like
I want Chris Paul to get a ring too. It's just like
facts.
I just don't.
He is so long overdue.
KD, God, it just ruins it for me. Because KD is so fucking lame, bro.
Especially if he keeps playing like dog shit.
I just think it's so lame that KD was like, I want to win, whatever. He goes to the Warriors, fucking lame ass. Gets what, 2 rings lame. There?
Draymond crying to him in the parking lot. We need you.
But then after he leaves the Warriors, he's like, I want to be able to lead a team to a ring. And then he goes to the Nets. He fucking doesn't do shit. Doesn't do shit. And then he's like, I'm going back.
Had one of the greatest super teams Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden.
And it's not like their bench
Like,
was trash
what?
either. Like,
Nah.
and he took the team that won the finals to Game 7, like
Yeah.
that one year. So it's not like
And I mean, it was off of a
A
fucking
toe.
toenail,
A toe.
a toenail, dude.
it's because he wears
would've-
too big of shoes. That's literally
Yeah,
why.
he's a size 27.
Yeah. It's just like I don't know. I don't really have respect for KD. Really.
I
don't know.
feel it. I feel it, especially because if you think LeBron is the GOAT, and LeBron, I mean, say what you want about LeBron making however many trades or whatever,
Yeah.
being a GM, he's dealt with a lot. He is put up with a lot. He has carried a
So
lot.
LeBron's like first 10 seasons or whatever at the Cavs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he took
Team was poopy.
he took them to the
asshole
finals
dog shit.
against the Spurs and they got
Oh,
swept.
yeah.
But like
Didn't they still go to like 6 games?
no, they got swept. I mean, it's
They got swept.
it was Tim
Okay.
Duncan in his prime, right?
But I was about to say, didn't that Spurs team like beat the Lakers?
Yeah, they
and
beat the brakes off everybody. So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that was when Greg Popovich was in his bag.
yeah.
bro.
So I don't know. LeBron went through so much, and then he went to the Heat, whatever trader. But he wanted to win, fair enough. But then
Yeah,
he
bro,
came
like-
back and
Came
won.
back. He get Cleveland.
Cleveland, this is for you.
That shit made me. I
cried.
wasn't a big. I was not a big Cavs fan. That shit made me cry, bro.
Mhm.
And I'm a Raptors fan. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
No,
that. Everybody's calling it LeBronto and shit, bro. Like
I mean-
I semi hated LeBron. It was bad. It was like MJ with the Jazz, dude. It
didn't
was
you rip
bad.
your jersey because of that?
Oh, dude, that's a fucking funny ass story. I was at I can't remember. I think I was at game 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the final fucking game. It was at Cleveland. And it was the game DeRozan got fouled out and LeBron hit the
Oh.
fucking craziest shot that I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Literally, like
Is it the one?
He was turned around the entire time. Swish. See you later.
He's the GOAT.
Swept.
Bro. What
See
can
you
I-
later.
What can I tell you?
I fucking and it wasn't even LeBron that did it. We were walking down to our buddy Mango's truck, and we're walking down the stairs, and I knew he was rich. The way he fucking looked at me and the way he fucking half smirked and he fucking took his glasses off a little bit, I knew he was a rich fucking prick son of a bitch. And he had the new fucking Cavs jersey on, the one that looked like a fucking Goodyear tire.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, fuck that motherfucker. If you're watching this, go fuck yourself. Anyway, he looks back at me and he goes, "Hey, enjoy an early summer vacation." And I just looked him in his soul and fucking ripped my DeRozan jersey. But look, that was the catalyst, Dickie.
That's true.
That right there was the spark of the chain of
of
events,
Kawhi Leonard.
which got us Kawhi Leonard. Because ask anybody, ask Connor, ask Michael. I saw the ancient text, Dickie. I saw the scrolls.
He said, "I got the scriptures."
I saw their path, and then they won it. He left us and didn't do shit.
Hey,
Kawhi, if you're watching this, fuck you. I love you, actually.
besides
You're
your
amazing.
injuries, hey, hopefully you get healthy soon.
That should be me holding your hand.
I've been
That
watching.
should be me.
I've been watching the Paul George podcast. It's actually pretty
Yeah.
good, and he's been talking about like injuries and shit, and it's just like he thought like that Clippers team is good, like if they're healthy, and that's the sad thing. Like they would have beat the Suns probably. Like,
Dude, that's been their fucking storyline
Yeah.
since like what? The
since
2000 like
Blake
13?
Griffin was there, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Since they drafted him, bro.
It's
It
just like-
sucks.
Yeah.
They're cursed, bro.
Mhm. So
like it's
sorry,
no, you're good.
Nuggets
I'm
win the
just rambling.
series.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
do you think what 6, 5?
I like Jamal Murray too, dude.
Mhm.
Jamal Murray's a dog. I love one of my favorite series that I ever got to watch live.
The
that
Jazz
was just
one.
a random series. Yeah, dude, that was just a random series that was on. Was that Jazz Nuggets series where
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't even Jokic. Like Jokic would drop like 30, like 25,
Yeah.
28 a game, but Jamal Murray would drop like 50, 60 fucking a game.
Him and
dude.
Donovan Mitchell were like
average like
I-
45.
they were putting up like 90 points together. It was weird.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
It was insane, bro. It wasn't even like foul shots. It wasn't like
It
they
was
were
like-
drawing each other. It was literally like 3 in 2 people's faces.
I love Jamal Murray because he does like. It's always the commentators. They're gonna hate when I say this, but it's like Jordan-esque. But he does like do like Jordan-esque moves. Like he does that like turnaround layup like from under the hoop. You know when he drives and he like tosses it up. He does that all the time, and I'm like, God, dude, that's so cool. I can't
remember. I love when players do that shit. Dude.
Yeah,
like, I can't. I think it was Scotty. I think I saw an interview with Scotty. I can't remember. Could be a different player.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking about this move that Vince Carter did where he fucking damn near goes under the rim, comes out the other side, dunks it.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, dude, I watched that when I was a kid, dude, and I thought it would be so cool to do like in a game because who's going to be able to guard that? You're just like, it's like a reverse layup, but then you just come up and fucking
Yammer Town. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so nuts. I love seeing that shit.
It's
and that's another thing, dude. Do you think that like the talent in the NFL and the NBA nowadays, it's like we're just getting
it's 100
every
times
other
better.
draft.
Yeah,
like bro, we're getting
Victor Wembanyama is gonna be. I don't even. Hopefully he stays healthy. It's always healthy shit. Like like the Thunder would have been so good if Chet Holmgren didn't get hurt.
Think about Yao Ming too, bro.
Yeah.
It's just big motherfuckers that they're not supposed to be that big, bro.
Yeah,
a human is not supposed to do that. That is like,
you're not wrong.
Insane shit.
Okay, Sixers Celtics. Who do you got?
I'm partial to the Sixers because even though I'm supposed to hate them because I'm a Raptors fan, but I hate the fucking Celtics more. So, fuck the Sixers and the Celtics.
I don't really like the Celtics either.
I think they've had so much talent and they've had so much hype and have done absolutely nothing with it for years on years on years, and it's just countless like. It's like they don't even remember talking about it. They're like, "Oh, the Celtics they're the favorites again," and it's like, okay.
Like, why do you always have good people?
Yeah,
I don't know.
And what the Lakers and the Celtics have the most chips in like history, right?
I think
it's like 18 and 17 or some shit, or 16 and 17 or
NBA championships by team. What the freak? Boston Celtics and the Lakers have a combined total of 34, 17 apiece. So
yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the other year when the Lakers won it, they tied it up.
Yeah, they tied it back up. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Who you think's winning everything? Or am I jumping the gun?
I think the Nuggets, like, actually.
I think if the Heat keep this run going, look, they got the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry, coming off the bench. Or was he starting?
No, he benched.
I thought he was coming off.
He might be starting now because Tyler Hero got hurt.
Oh shit!
He broke his hand last series.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Well, either way, dude. And that's the thing.
I just think the Nuggets are way better, bro. Like they can beat anybody they match up with.
And yeah, I don't think Bam can guard
Jokic.
I don't think Bam can guard Jokic for sure.
No.
But I mean, everybody was talking shit about the bubble, and I feel like the bubble was like.
I respect the bubble a lot.
Pure hoops, dude.
Yeah, I respect
the bubble was like some like wreck shit. You know what I mean?
It's like park shit, like.
Dude,
that's where you talk your shit. Like,
oh yeah,
you can hear everything.
Remember when Russ was beaten? I can't remember who they were playing, but he was playing against the team, and he was talking shit to the crowd, and it was just like their families,
they're just like
their wives
holograms.
and kids and shit, and he's like, "Fuck you,
y'all fucking suck,"
and it's like literally their wives with masks on,
and they got their like
children.
Babies, yeah.
He's like, damn,
like Giannis's wife. Yeah. Yam it on your shit. Like, I'm him. Like, bro.
She's like,
okay. Nah, I respect the bubble because it is like.
That was pure hoops.
It's
dude.
literally just pure basketball, I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think the Heat then, if they keep it up?
I mean, I think they could.
I think they can win.
People.
I think they can win the East.
Yeah,
I think whoever wins Sixers Celtics has the best chance to win out of the East.
I mean, bro, they beat the fucking Bucks. You know what I
True.
mean?
Giannis got.
But
I want to give
it's one of those
Giannis got
things-
hurt. He wasn't even in for like 3 games.
oh wait, really?
He didn't play.
Holy shit.
The first game he played 10 minutes, got hurt, and then 2 games he didn't play after that. So
Damn.
you
Well,
know,
yeah, I mean,
not
it's
to
one of
put
those things.
not to
man.
put an asterisk on it because every championship
bro,
has an
there's-
asterisk. so,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep. There's
But-
so many.
I mean, Mike Budenholzer got fired though because he
Yeah.
coached like shit.
He finally
too.
got a ring though.
He did get one. Yeah.
He was like
You
the
think Nick-
only coach.
Do you think Nick
with,
Nurse
like,
is still going to go to the Magic, or do you think he should go to the Bucks?
I think he's gonna go to the Rockets.
Oh, he's going to the Rockets. That's
I
right.
think he's going to the Rockets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I mean, dude, he got us a chip.
Yeah.
He was a good voice for when we needed it, but I mean, we didn't go to the playoffs for 2 years in a row, and we definitely were. I mean, who made it into the playoffs? I feel like we were definitely better than some of those teams in the East. So-
Yeah, the Magic,
Oh,
because you
Dude,
guys played
come on.
them.
and we always play the Magic. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, I think we've had like 3 or 4 different series with the Magic, and like it's
You guys didn't have a easy run either, because you
Nah, we
played.
didn't-
Who was it? The Sixers in the finals, and then you played Magic first round. You played.
Oh yeah, that run, dude. That run was like they were talking about. It was as difficult as like Hakeem's or like
Mhm.
some of the better or like Kobe's run when he had to go against the fucking or
Oh,
Dirk's run where he had to go against Kobe and then the Spurs and then like
Mhm. And
they
then
were
the
putting it up
Heat.
with those, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like dude, Kawhi was going
Who did
crazy.
you guys play in the second round?
It was the Magic, the Sixers, and then the Bucks.
Oh yeah.
And then we
okay.
got into and it was funny because the Raptors were like notorious for like losing the first game
Mhm.
in like their early seasons. And so like when we lost game 1 against the Magic, everybody on Raptors Twitter was like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna lose. We're gonna fuck." Dude, it was so fucking
It's like,
funny.
"It's
and
over."
then we ended up gentlemen sweeping them. So that
Mhm.
was great.
I
And
remember
then-
that. Well, it's because DJ Augustine went nuts for no reason.
Yeah,
I remember
it-
that
it-
game.
Yeah, and I remember it too because I kept going on Twitter and saying, "Guys, DJ Augustine is not dropping that every fucking
Yeah,
game.
there's no
dude.
shot.
There's no, and they only beat us by like 2 or
2
3 or
points.
some shit.
It was like a
Yeah.
game winner. It wasn't.
Yeah, like it was nuts shit.
Yeah.
But dude, it was crazy because I think like Norman Powell and Kyle were going crazy on the Magic, and then nobody. And when I say this, Kawhi has been going off the entire time. Obviously,
Mm.
no one else went and did anything against the Sixers. That's why it took 7 games, and that's why Kawhi made that crazy ass shot and won the series. But then the Bucks, dude, that Bucks series was some of the coolest basketball that I ever got to see
Mhm.
because it was just Kyle Lowry going crazy. Fucking, he wasn't like going crazy points wise but dude, he was making some crazy dishes, dude. Like I remember there was this GIF that I kept seeing that whole offseason of fucking Kyle driving down, and he just hears Kawhi behind him and just throws it up on the backboard, and Giannis is right in front of him. So when he moves, Giannis goes to fucking block Kawhi, and Kawhi just fucking koosh! It was I was like, yes! Yes! Because everybody's like, defensive player of the year! Defensive player of the year! And he's like, koosh! Oh, dude, it was so great. And then Norman Powell would drop like 24 and fucking like,
Norman
dude, it
Powell's
was-
so good. He's
it was
still
such a
very
great
good.
series, dude. He didn't do shit against the Sixers, though.
Hmm.
Didn't do a damn thing against them damn Sixers. But hey, dude,
Ah.
we finally got our ring. Thanks, Kawhi.
Yep. Thanks,
I love
LeBron.
you, but I hate you.
Cleveland.
You had a whole country. You had a whole country.
Get off.
He
him.
went to, dude, he went to a Blue Jays game after they won the chip. Like,
Mhm.
literally, he did his farewell tour after he won that championship. He went to Niagara Falls. He went to like a big Canadian national park. He went to a Blue Jays game. He did like everything you could do in Canada and then
He's like
left.
Maple Leaves, Toronto Maple
Literally.
Leaves.
He went to a fucking Maple Leafs game, everything.
Mhm.
Bro, he went to a Blue Jays game, and they gave him a standing ovation. He wasn't even he wasn't giving a first pitch, nothing. They showed him on the Jumbotron, and everyone stood up and was clapping. And was like,
Well,
yeah!
it's the only
And I mean,
championship you're gonna get.
oh yeah, he probably doesn't want that. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to be famous. You know what I mean? He wants to be low key.
Do you hear what his
Dude,
sister
there was-
did?
Huh?
Did you hear
Oh
what his
yeah,
sister
dude,
did?
murdered somebody in a fucking casino, dude. It's not very low key. I mean, that's not his fault, but
No, but it's just like, damn.
it's like sheesh.
Yeah. All right, I think we've been talking about the NBA enough.
Oh yeah.
I think it's football time. Football.
Oh dude.
Football.
How about the Texans
Yeah.
trading up for the third?
I think that's smart.
That's great. Oh yeah, they got their quarterback.
I thought
and
they
then
were
got
gonna
the best
get-
defensive player in the draft.
I thought they were gonna get Nwaba or whatever his name is, Inyaba, the Ohio State wide receiver.
Oh,
How do you say his name?
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Njigba, that's how you say it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, I mean, they got who's on the Texans? They got
they don't got a bad team.
they still got Brandon Cooks, right?
Yeah,
So maybe they don't see a need in wide receiver. Maybe they've been drafting good at that.
that's fair.
I'm not a big Texans guy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, where's
but
Derek when you need him?
Props, dude. Oh, dude, I converted that motherfucker.
That guy's
bro.
a weirdo. I hate him.
Oh. I mean, how can you not like the Bengals, dude?
Do you
Come
think?
on, dude.
Do you think
Cinderella
Bryce
story.
Young? I think C.J. Stroud should have went first over Bryce Young.
Dude, it's so crazy. Have you seen that video of Bryce Young and CJ Stroud? How they're like best friends?
Mm-mm.
Dude, so since they went to the same tri-state area or some shit. Like they were opponents in high school and
Okay.
then they were opponents in college. And now they've always been it's like a fucking Pokemon rivalry, dude. It's
Mhm.
crazy. And
Good way to put
they
it,
were
yeah.
fighting over who was going to go first. And I mean, Bryce Young ended up going first, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like Alabama quarterbacks get a lot of leeway.
I mean, I am an Ohio State fan, but I just think CJ's got a higher ceiling. I think he's just a better quarterback. I think Bryce Young.
But it's something to think about. What is the last time an Ohio State quarterback has succeeded in the NFL?
Never.
So maybe they're thinking that
Terrell
it could be
Pryor?
a majority of things.
Well, I don't want to say never because they off switch. They switch positions and then they do good.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Well, and then some people will be like, "Oh, well, Joe Burrow was the Ohio State quarterback,"
not really.
but no, he was not.
Not.
He was not. He was
He was
not.
not. He was not.
From
But
the best athlete from LSU,
But
Shaq.
I think Ohio State
The
had
best one from LSU.
Okay, dude. I think
Put that on the motherfucking books.
I think Ohio State had the most drafted in the first round,
Heisman
though.
player.
I might be wrong about that.
Who did?
Ohio
I'm sorry,
State
I'm going off on Shaq.
had the most drafted in the first round, I think.
Let me see.
Let me see. 1,
Ohio State.
2, 3.
3. I mean, it was supposed to be
We
4
tied
because
with
of,
Alabama, but
Yeah, it
It's
was
still-
supposed to be 4 with DeJuan Jones, but dude, I even wanted DeJuan Jones,
What's-
but he
who's
apparently
that?
so Paris Johnson was the right
yeah.
Paris Johnson was the right, and then DeJuan Jones was the left tackle, or maybe vice versa. I can't remember.
Mhm.
But they were both on Ohio State, and they were both projected to go to the first round, but apparently DeJuan Jones had a shitty ass
Combine.
combine, and the questions they asked him, he didn't give they asked him something and he said his dream was to play in the NBA, and so everybody just got turned off by that.
Okay.
And then apparently he went into the Senior Bowl and had one
the Browns drafted him.
oh yeah, in the 4th round.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking dropped like a fucking cement block in seawater.
Okay.
Dude. Well, he had this really good fucking rep against this guy in the Senior Bowl, drug him all the way to the fucking sideline and put him
Mhm.
on his ass. And after that, he just didn't play. It's like he felt like he showed enough and just didn't play. And then so people were saying like he's lazy or I don't know. Maybe they're just maybe
I
it's
don't know.
just old white men over fucking thinking things, but
Fair enough.
you never know.
Okay. So Anthony Richardson went to the Colts.
Yep. I love that.
That's a good pick for them, I think.
I love
I
that
think
for sure.
I'm glad the Colts are finally getting out of their field
Let's
general,
draft an old veteran.
like field
and see if that
general
works.
style of quarterback. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because like they were always going for, and no offense to like Matt Ryan, but like
Oh,
they-
he's your boy.
yeah, they went like they've only had like pocket pass quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Like
Well, dude,
Peyton Manning, Phillip Rivers, Andrew Luck, Carson Wentz.
and that's the thing where
like-
I'm talking about the talent, man.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker's like what, 30 something years old?
Who?
Talking about Matt Ryan.
36
Or like any of
or
the
4, I
or like
think.
any of the quarterbacks the Colts have fucking had in their room for
Mhm.
like the past 5 years. They're like 30 something or they play like an old quarterback.
Andrew
Carson
Luck.
Wentz. Or yeah. Andrew Luck was good for a little bit. He just got really injured.
Dude.
He was just super injury prone.
I
Andrew Luck
respect I respect that he can walk away.
Hey, listen, Andrew Luck had all the rookie records before Joe Burrow was about to break him. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
But either way, it's one of those things where that old style of quarterback, I mean, granted they're 30 some years old, but
It's dying
the
out.
league is changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There's not any pocket passers anymore.
Yeah.
If you're not even a little bit mobile, you're not surviving. Like you
Yeah.
can't because you're going against Micah Parsons,
Unless
TJ Watt,
you have the line
fucking-
of the 49ers.
of the Eagles or
Yeah.
the 49ers or the Ravens did a fucking nice job towards the end of the
Ravens?
year with their line.
Hey, the Falcons we picked up a pretty good line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah.
That's all you need, dude.
I think-
That's the thing behind a good offensive line, a decent quarterback can be a great
All right. Yeah. I
quarterback.
mean, look at Brock
Like-
Purdy, bro. Like what?
Oh yeah.
No offense to
And
Brock Purdy.
it's so crazy that whole thing happened with the 49ers because me and Mike had a conversation where we were talking about, the most important player to everyone's team. And
Mhm.
I was saying how the Bengals have molded their skill positions to where, like, if we lose somebody, we have somebody to come up and be that person, right? Especially with, like, corner and, like, the way we play our defense. And that's why we still were going as far as we went
Mm.
with 2 offensive linemen out, our cornerback out, yada, yada. I did that whole spiel.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you know what happens when Joe Burrow's not in there. And I'm like, well, yeah, dude, Joe Burrow's our whole fucking team. You take 32 teams in the NFL, you take
Mhm.
their starting quarterback out, their team's flipping on their fucking side. And he's like, not the 49ers. And then sure enough, they lose fucking 3 quarterbacks and they still made however many games. That shit
Yeah.
was nuts.
I mean, even
So
Brock
props.
Purdy got hurt in the playoffs, and that was sad.
Oh, dude, that was.
It was so
I really
sad
saw
watch.
them going to this.
I
I
thought they were
wanted-
gonna.
I wanted Bengals 49ers.
I don't
so
think they would have
bad.
beat the Eagles, but it would have been a way better
Nah.
game than it was.
Yeah, definitely. It would have been more of a fight for sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other big draft prospects. Tyree Wilson of the Raiders. I thought the Falcons were gonna get him if he didn't get picked first.
I thought the Falcons were going to draft Michael Mayer. I thought we were going to draft Michael Mayer.
Michael Mayer.
He's the tight end from Notre Dame.
Why would we get
Yeah.
another tight end?
Why would I'm saying the Raiders? Oh, I thought you were talking about the Raiders.
Why would they need another tight end?
Nah, Darren Waller's at the Giants now.
Oh fuck! Really?
Yeah, he got traded
Oh.
start of the offseason.
Oh okay.
Yes, sir. I thought they were going to
Yeah,
get Michael
but-
Mayer.
Mm,
But I mean, apparently he wasn't big on anybody's board because he went. Well, oh wait, didn't they actually get him in the second round? I could be tripping right now.
I don't know.
I think the Raiders did get him in the second round. Yeah, the Raiders got Michael Mayer in the second round. That's
okay.
hilarious.
So the Raiders drafted pretty well then too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, and I wanted Michael Mayer mainly for the Cinderella story of he grew up 15 minutes away from Cincinnati.
Mm.
He plays like a dog.
How about we
dude,
just let's just start by going team by team.
Yeah.
What conference you want to start in?
With
You want to start with Bengals?
I mean, yeah, sure.
All right.
Just with what? With like
We'll start with the
who we
Ravens.
drafted?
Like, we'll just start going down the teams. Like
Yeah,
their whole off season and stuff like that.
for sure.
So
Be
Ravens. I mean, the only big thing the Ravens really did, I think, is re-sign Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, secure Lamar.
And then
That Zay Flowers pick though in the first round.
they did get a lot of wide receivers.
Well, dude, he was getting mocked to the Bills because the Bills need that explosive, like speedy, like that dude who could just take the top off of motherfuckers without getting double teamed, like Stephon.
Well, because they need somebody to pick up where Stephon is getting double teamed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, I genuinely feel like the Bills took Dalton Kincaid to prevent us from taking him, because if Dalton Kincaid got to us, dude, Dalton Kincaid is a tight end from Utah. He had like a 200-yard game against USC. He was going crazy, dude. He was just like, throw it up to me. You know what I mean? Like, he'd go long, but how we would use him, we'd just put him out in like the 4 wide, and then we'd have Irv Smith as like the actual tight end.
Yeah,
dude, it would have went crazy. But I genuinely feel like the Bills took him just so we wouldn't get him.
So signed D-Bag. Yeah. So I think the Ravens they improved on where they needed to improve really bad. They needed wide receivers, and they got some linemen.
You gotta hope that OBJ plays an entire season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, they signed Nelson Aguilar, OBJ, Tariq Black, and then they drafted what's his face. And then that's not
Flowers.
And then that's
they got Rock Yasin. He's not. I mean, he's all right. That Andrew Voorhees pick. I wanted Andrew Voorhees so bad, especially because he fell so fucking far. Andrew Voorhees,
Jason Voorhees. Is it Jason Voorhees' brother?
Pretty much.
It's dude. The good version.
He's a glass eater, dude. We needed a killer, dude. But the fucking Ravens.
And they signed Tyler Huntley, so that's their backup quarterback.
Hey,
fair enough.
Pro Bowl quarterback, baby.
Really?
Yes, sir. That's who was injured last year. Can't remember. Somebody got injured before the Pro Bowl, and Tyler Huntley was the step-in.
The sub? Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay, on to the Bengals. This is where we start with you. All right, we'll start with the draft side. You guys got Myles Murphy.
And with that pick, I genuinely was kind of upset to begin, because, like I said, I wanted that Cinderella story of
that
like
tight end,
getting that hometown kid. Well, not even that, dude. Like, it was like the stars were aligning, Dickie. It was like this kid's pre-combine interview. He's talking about they were asking him a bunch of questions, and they asked him who his favorite team was. Without hesitation, Bengals. And then they were like, who's your favorite quarterback? Without hesitation, Joe Burrow. And then they said, who would you like to play with? And he's like, Joe Burrow. And dude, it was like he was a little kid, you know what I mean? And it's like he's wanted to do it his whole life or something. I don't know if that was the case, but it's like, dude, and tight end was a position of need. Tight end is one of those positions where it takes them a little bit to really catch up to the speed of the game, to the strength of the game, like really like put their foot into the shit, right? And that's why you see some tight ends like that are number 1 tight ends in their draft, but they don't see that until year 3, year 4.
Kyle Pitts.
Towards the end. Oh, yeah, for sure. He's going to blossom for sure.
He better blossom this year. Sure. I'm going to be pissed if he does it.
He's going to blossom. He's huge.
I was going to say, I feel like tight ends aren't picked first round usually, but
they're not very valued.
Dalton Kincaid was this year.
Yeah, they're not very valued. It's not a bit. And that was the craziest part, is this was a tight end stacked draft.
Okay.
So the fact that only one went in the first, like, I only thought one running back was going to go in the first, if any.
Yeah.
And 2 went, and then one tight end went.
I didn't think the Falcons were drafting Bijan, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted us to draft either Michael Mayer or Jahmyr Gibbs. because Jahmyr Gibbs for Alabama would just
What was he?
scorch motherfuckers. He was a running back.
Okay.
He's speedy. He's
Where'd he
so
get
fast,
drafted?
dude. The Lions.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
knew that just,
And
okay.
they reached. They reached.
I was
they,
confused by that pick because I feel like they already
super
have.
reached.
I thought they already have
Well,
two
and you
good-
could have even flipped the picks, and it would have made a little bit more sense. The fact that they took Jahmyr Gibbs, and then who was their second pick? Jahmyr Gibbs.
But don't they have DeAndre Swift and Jamal whatever?
They just traded DeAndre because they got Jahmyr
Oh,
Gibbs.
okay.
But oh wait, why is Joe Burrow trending? Hold on.
Why are we worried about the Lions? They're on the Bengals.
You're right.
Okay, so
Damn it, I thought Joe Burrow got signed or something.
you got
Fucking
Miles
A.
Murphy, DJ Turner, Jordan Battle.
Oh,
I know
DJ Turner,
Jordan
is-
Battle's good. I know him.
dude. The first 3 picks, I'm kind of upset that we didn't get any offense,
Mm.
but I feel like
I
we're
mean,
in
your
the
offense
situation.
is stacked, bro. Like, think about
Well, and my thing is, we're in the situation where the Chiefs and the Bills and like these teams who are getting a lot of good players and they want to keep them,
it. Mhm.
but they can't keep everybody. So it's like if we want to keep Joe, T, and Jamar,
You kind of have to draft to keep.
oh
your
yeah,
good
we have
player.
to we have
Yeah.
to do what the Chiefs are doing. They
Yeah.
started 6 rookies last year on
Yeah.
their defense. You know what I
Okay.
mean? DJ Turner, fastest corner in the draft, fastest 40 in the draft.
Okay.
What Ludini loves is versatility and speed.
Well, he does man-to-man coverage, right?
Well,
Isn't
and-
that what you guys run most of the time?
No, so we'll do. Well, it depends. We were running a lot of man. Well, it depends because the way we run our defense is like sometimes we'll go up in like a 6-man front, right?
Mm.
So there'll be 6 people on the line,
line.
and then
You'll
yeah,
drop 2
and
back.
then as soon as we snap, there's like 3 or 4 different plays that will come out of that one formation.
Mhm.
So it's like all you see is this all-out blitz or 6 people on the line, and then it becomes cover 3, cover 2.
Okay.
Then it becomes man. Then it becomes. But
So you need the athletics, the
Oh, yeah.
athleticism to be quick.
I
and,
think
like,
Jordan Battle is going to be our box safety.
Okay.
We're gonna have Dax Hill as our fucking ball hawk. We're gonna have Nick Scott as our coverage zone dude, who's also speedy, and then Jordan Battle is gonna be our hybrid safety linebacker,
Okay.
who will put into plays. And because that's the thing, like if you can, like that's why we got DJ Turner, because he can play inside out, he can play nickel, he can
Okay.
he has that speed to catch up when he makes a mistake, if he makes a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And Ludini loves that shit, dude. If he can put you in some unorthodox shit, he will do it. We were having Trey Hendrickson like drop back into coverage.
Oh, I know,
on something.
dude.
Like, bro, it was
Well,
like
Trey Hendrickson won you a game off that though, wasn't
Oh,
it?
yeah,
him?
dude.
Didn't he get that interception touchdown?
no, dude. You're talking
Oh, it was
about
the strip
fucking,
or whatever.
the fumble in the
Yeah,
jungle,
yeah,
baby.
that's what
the
it was.
fumble in the jungle. They really tried to quarterback sneak it at the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You got fucking J.K. Dobbins. What are you doing?
Charles Jones. You drafted
Oh,
some wide receivers.
Chuck Sizzles, baby.
Why'd you draft some
Chuck
wide
Sizzle.
receivers?
Well, so we need special teams.
Oh,
and we
okay.
need speed. So besides Jamar, I think Jamar is like a 4.32 or something,
Mm,
like 40. The lowest, or I mean the fastest after that is T with like a 4.55,
okay.
and that's not fast. So we need speed. We drafted Chuck Sizzle. He's a
Purdue.
fucking
Big
he
Ten.
played. Oh yeah. He played in Iowa before that, and he was a special teams guy in
Big Ten,
Iowa,
Big Ten.
and he's speedy.
I
So
love
I
when
think he's gonna be. What's
that's
up?
like I love when teams draft Big Ten.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like my dad and stepdad ingrained that in my brain. Like Big
That's
Ten
dope.
schools, like you have.
Oh
to,
yeah,
like,
that's the shit. That is
Yeah.
the shit for sure, dude. That and the SEC, dude.
fuck the SEC, bro. Fuck, fuck the SEC, bro.
But dude, I think Chuck is gonna be our special teams like
Punt
return
returner.
man.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then dude, Yoshi, from fucking Princeton, dude.
Andre.
He's from Honolulu, Hawaii, dude.
How you say his last name?
I don't know. It sounds like Yoshi, so I've been calling him Yoshi.
Iavas. I don't know.
He's speedy, and I like him. He could be our fourth, genuinely. Like, he could be our bench guy.
Okay.
Like, when someone because that's the thing.
When somebody's tired.
Like, oh yeah, when somebody needs a break, because he can play slot, he can play out, he can play.
Okay.
Like, you could put him anywhere. He's speedy. He's smart. I mean, Princeton. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Genius.
Like, bro. Oh, dude. We just need speed.
Who's his running back? Chase Brown.
Oh, people were saying he's a lot like Mixon, but I think he's a lot like Austin Eckler.
Oh,
He's
okay.
fast on his feet, and I mean that's weird to say, but I'm saying, like, when he gets the ball, when he's on his feet, when he's going, he's quick.
Yeah.
Like,
his agility.
He runs with purpose.
Yeah.
And I think, like, he's gonna be, because everybody was like, "Oh, we should get Austin Eckler. We should get Austin Eckler." He's looking for a pay raise. I don't want nobody looking for a pay raise.
No, you need cheaper.
So you get someone who can get the ball out of the backfield, whether it's
what's
from
going on with
pass.
Joe Mixon? No.
I think it's one of those things where everybody is so panicked on where are we going to put this money? Where are we going to put this money? There's a guy making $12 million and he's only doing this. There's a guy making blah, 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 he's only doing this.
Okay.
But they will work itself out. The Bengals have been doing this since Carson, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Carson Palmer was the highest paid quarterback in the NFL during his time. They're going to figure out how. Andy Dalton was the highest paid quarterback at his time when he got re-signed.
Lamar is now.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't
they
that
will know how to
crazy?
do it. Oh, yeah.
Well, Jalen Hurts
Especially because
was the biggest, and now Lamar's the biggest. Like, and Jalen Hurts
and
just got
Joe
re-signed.
Burrow.
Joe
mark
Burrow
it down.
probably will be the biggest.
It will be the biggest. That's why he's waiting.
Yeah.
That's why they haven't fucking signed it yet, because the Bengals want to give him the highest out of any quarterback that's re-signed. 100%. Write it down.
You drafted a punter.
Brad
Robbins from Michigan.
I don't know about that's the only one that I'm really like.
And then DJ Ivy, which I actually know about DJ Ivy because Gabe's a U fan.
Oh yeah, Gabe was telling me about him. He's a dog.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be more of a special team kind of guy.
Okay.
Because I mean, I don't know like much about him. I'm not gonna lie. But this pick tells me we aren't re-signing Eli Apple.
Okay.
Because we have DJ Turner, who can be there if Cheeto isn't ready for the season. You know what I mean?
He'll be ready.
But I think so too. Cheeto's a dog. Dude, oh man, I would almost rather have Cheeto than Logan Wilson. I'm almost at that point, dude. I love Cheeto, dude.
Cheeto's really
good. Good energy, his speed, the way he can play football. Like, I don't know, man. Either way. But I really think that punter pick could have been turned into another fourth, and then we could have gotten Roshan Johnson from the Longhorns.
Okay.
And because he was the second behind Bijan, but he reminded me a lot of Rudy Johnson.
Okay.
He's just big. He runs for 4, falls for 2. He's still quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want someone like that. He was like a Samaje who could run faster, you know, in my mind.
Okay.
But, you know, I mean, it happens. But, I mean, you know, anybody in stripes, I'm going to root for.
Maybe that punter's fucking nuts, though, dude.
Hey, he didn't have a single touchback all season last year.
There you go. Hey.
And, hey, I mean, you know, some people say that.
I mean, hopefully you guys ain't
3 offensive
punting
linemen. Oh, you know, you never hope for that. And a lot of people were saying that punt was the reason we lost the game against the Chiefs. But, you know, the 3 offensive linemen are definitely the reason that we lost the game. So I'm hoping that we get some more of those.
Yeah, let's okay, so now on to your signings. You got, it says you re-signed Trayvon Williams.
Yep.
And then you got Orlando Brown and Cody Ford.
Dude.
And then Nick Scott, Max Sharping. Sidney Jones, Trent Taylor, you re-sign. You signed Irv Smith.
I'm pretty sure that kid is like Zach Taylor's kid or something.
It's got to be.
He's made so many mistakes, and I've been. He's like, Not mistakes, just like little like fuck up things.
And then you signed Terrell Basham and Drew
Yep.
Sample.
That kid is from
Where's he
he's
from?
from OU. He went to college in Athens.
Oh, he was playing at the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh, he was hurt last season.
Yeah, but Joe Burrow's dad coached him.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then you re-signed Drew Sample, and
I hate Drew Sample.
You don't like him?
Drew Sample.
Isn't that the guy that long snap bad? Wasn't he the snapper?
It's not his fault.
No, I know.
Just,
and then you signed Trevor Siemian, your backup quarterback.
Yeah. Trevor Siemian, baby. New face of the franchise.
No. So the Bengals got
we solidified what we needed.
Yeah, you got what you needed.
I was just hoping the only thing I wanted from this draft was that we didn't reach. We didn't have another Cedric Ogbuehi. We didn't have another Billy Price. We didn't have another shit offensive lineman because we need offensive linemen, and so we waste a pick on them. I'm so glad we didn't do that.
Okay.
Because a couple years ago, somebody told me you use the free agency for what you need and the draft for drafting talent.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I have looked at this shit so much differently. Like, especially with that Jordan Battle pick, I think that pick is going to be for the future. That pick is going to be insane.
He's a good player. I remember watching Alabama games and like they're always like Battle with a fucking tackle, and I'm like, God, this guy's fucking just out here.
Well, and dude, I think they took him because so he didn't have a good combine, and that's why
I feel like combine
he dropped.
Sometimes
it's good.
Iffy. Yeah.
It can be good, but it also shows you people like Anthony Richardson, who is literally the most athletic prospect ever.
He's just got to learn football more. Yeah.
Yeah. It's according to the Raz.
Yeah.
And it's you can use it, but I like to watch the tape. I really like to watch the tape. And that's the thing with Jordan Battle is he looks fast. He plays fast.
He does play fast. Well, Nick Saban plays fast.
Oh, yeah. And that's why I think Alabama kids get so much leeway. Is because they're
the most
like,
NFL
have
ready.
A conversation with Nick Saban and you're like a coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll give Alabama's like the most NFL ready team out of like, probably like the players and like just because Nick Saban is that guy.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised he's never like tried to.
He did in the NFL.
Oh, he did?
A long time ago. I think he was at. He tried it. I swear. I've heard about it.
Oh yeah. I hate to say it. Really hate to say it, but
he coached.
The Steelers had a really good fucking draft, dude.
The Dolphins in 2005 and 2006.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did he just like blow cheeks or something?
It was 1 year. Well, he got the Alabama job right after, so I think.
So he was like, "Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck this. I'll just go to Alabama." All right, I think it's time for the Browns. We don't got to talk about, the teams we don't like a lot, very long.
Yeah.
But it looks like the Browns got a lot of defense in the draft. They got that DeJuan Jones guy.
Yep.
They got the center from Ohio State.
I think that's going to be a good pick just because he wants to prove people wrong. Yeah. Unfortunately. And they got Luke Weipler. The fact that he's the 6th round, that is insane, bro.
He's a good.
He was mocked like the first 5.
Yeah.
Or the first like 4. He was mocked like every mock. That's insane.
But they released Jadeveon Clowney?
Oh yeah.
Why?
He's just not good.
Oh, okay.
Especially you're playing on the other side of a generational talent and you still can't produce. You know what I mean? Like that's why everybody was saying they didn't know about Trey Hendrickson when we signed him because he was playing on the other side of Cam Hayward.
Yeah.
So like was he just a product of that? Was he, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get you. Yeah, it looks like the Browns just got a lot of offensive line. They signed Marquise Goodwin. That's a good pickup. I like Marquise
Mhm.
Goodwin.
Yeah, their wide receiver room is low key really good.
They got Elijah Moore from a trade,
Oh yeah.
so that's pretty good too. Holy
And
shit!
they still have they still have Donovan Peoples Jones and like
Yeah, they have Amari Cooper still.
yeah, that's what I
They
mean.
still got
So what? Their top three are like probably Amari, DPJ,
Marquise and
then
Elijah
oh yeah,
Moore.
fuck. So damn, they just put DPJ on the bench.
Well, he might be slot.
Yeah,
I
I don't know. Either way.
Well, Amari doesn't play a lot of the downs. I feel like he gets tired fast.
Oh really?
I feel like he's in.
Heard.
Wow, he fucking balled out for them. I don't.
Yeah, he played.
The
He had a great
Cowboys
season, dude.
gave up. What was it? The 3rd round pick. We've talked about this before. It was,
Yeah, dude. Some of these trades recently have just been like they've just give it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Like, they don't care,
it's
and that's
bad.
why and that's what I thought was what was crazy about the Joe Mixon thing and the Jonah Williams thing, because Jonah Williams got pissed that we got Orlando Brown.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought they were just gonna ship him. Fuck it, that's free money.
Yeah.
But dude, the Bengals were like, nope. If you want Jonah, we want a first or a second, and nobody wanted it. So they were like, all right, we'll keep him. You're playing right tackle, bitch.
Yeah, like do your job.
Exactly.
They re-signed Taki, which is a good re-sign.
Yeah.
You know,
he had a great
when we
season
went to
with
that
him.
game, oh my
It was
God.
like every fucking time.
Taki with the tackle. I'm
Tackle,
like, God
Taki.
damn, this motherfucker's everywhere.
Yeah.
But the Browns should be good, dude. Yeah,
The
you
Browns
guys have
should
the
been
hardest.
good for so long. The Browns are gonna Browns it up.
You might be right.
They're gonna
though.
be the Brownies,
and
and
you're
they're
not.
gonna Browns it up.
Might be. You're right. You guys have the hardest division for sure.
Bro, this shit is every year, bro.
Mhm. So
Everybody wants to talk about the AFC West. The Raiders aren't shit compared to the Browns.
yeah.
And as much shit as I talk about the Browns, like they give us one every year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They give the Steelers one every year, the Ravens one every year. So it's the worst team in the AFC North could be the number 1 seed in the worst
in the Falcons division. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Especially Tom Brady's gone. Y'all should fucking sweep
We
that
should
shit.
win hard.
Y'all
well,
should wax that fucking division.
who is it?
Maybe the Saints.
God, I don't know. Derek Carr.
The Saints always have a good defense.
Derek Carr might do good. He's there now.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's keep on the top. Steelers. We're on to the Steelers now.
Like I said earlier, man, I think they had one of the best drafts in the fucking league, unfortunately.
I wish K. Chang was here, but he said, I think they probably had the best draft.
It depends on if Darnell Washington actually pans
out. Yeah.
Because he had a lot of injury. Hey, also, I sent K. Chang. Hey, K. Chang, if you're watching this, I sent K. Chang this little this game that Purdue had against Penn State, and old Chuck Sizzle was giving him that work. It was like 8 receptions, 148 yards, and like 2 tutties on old Joey Porter Jr. Old Chuck Sizzle cooking him something up fierce, something up crazy. Old Chucky says. Either way, the fact that they got Broderick Jones, because that's the thing. I don't know if you were looking at a bunch of like mock drafts or anything like that, but they were projected to get Joey Porter Jr. in the first round. So the fact that they got Broderick Jones and then they got Joey Porter Jr. in the second round, steal.
When I watched
insane.
The offensive line pick was big. I was because
that Broderick Jones pick,
isn't he
especially
the best,
with the
he was the best offensive lineman in the draft, wasn't he?
Nah. Well, that's what K. Chang was saying. I think it's Paris Johnson Jr. because of he's again. I kind of got some bias, but you know Willie Anderson was teaching him. Like he took him in his like offensive tackle camp and shit.
Oh, okay.
And you know Willie Anderson's like one of the best fucking right tackles ever. Unfortunately, he's not in the fucking Hall of Fame because you know that's too full of fucking other big fan bases. But you know I'm not gonna get into all that. Overall, Broderick Jones is probably the best. But if you're talking about run defense, than probably Paris Johnson Jr.
Okay. I forgot they signed Patrick Peterson. You don't like Patrick Peterson? That's a bad. You think that's a bad sign?
He's worst.
I don't think so.
He's worst.
The
The Vikings just have a good defensive coordinator, man. They always
That
have
is
a good
true.
defensive scheme, bro.
They
They know how to use
also-
corners. They know how to use safeties. They know how to use linebackers.
So I think the Steelers did draft well, and they
Oh,
signed
yeah.
what they needed. They got
It just
Allen
depends on
Robinson.
if old what's his name can fucking mold that offense into something fucking malleable.
Yeah, I don't know. Kenny Pickett isn't. Yeah, I don't think he's a good
Look,
quarterback. But
All I'm saying is, do you think Davis Mills is a franchise quarterback?
no,
Davis Mills had damn near the exact same season as Kenny Pickett. If you look up the stats, if you look up the QBR, if you look up,
obviously he's not a
Damn near
franchise
everything.
quarterback because the Texans.
but
picked
okay,
another
we won't
quarterback.
get into the whole franchise thing. Let me say, is he a good quarterback to build a team on?
No,
So, by that metric, Kenny Pickett and Davis Mills had damn near the same season. And
Mhm.
all these Steeler fans are fucking, he's gonna be great. He's gonna be amazing. He's gonna be y'all's Andy Dalton. Write it down, put it on a little post-it on your computer, put it on your notes in your phone, make a little drawing, put it on your refrigerator. It is going to be the Steelers version of Marvin Lewis and Andy Dalton for the next 5
Oh
years.
God, here we go.
Everybody was giving Marvin Lewis shit. Everybody. And now Mike Tomlin's doing damn near the same shit for the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Nobody's saying a word because it's the Steelers.
you're not wrong. All right, let's jump to NFC South because I want to talk about the Falcons. So, Atlanta Falcons.
I love that Bijan pick. dude.
Bijan, baby.
That Bijan pick is nutty.
It's actually
Especially
so
'cause-
good.
And
My-
like we were talking about, the game, like, there's not a lot of running teams, but the running teams that are there, they do it so well.
Well, the Falcons were the #1 rushing offense
Yep.
in the
And
NFL.
you guys finally have that 1-2 of Bijan and
Yeah.
Tyler Algier.
And that's
Like,
I'm not.
did you
I-
see the interview with Bijan where he's talking about how he can't wait to work with Tyler Algier and learn from him?
No, I didn't see that.
He's like, I watched him all year last year. He's a damn good runner. I want to learn from him. I know I can learn so much from him. or
He's
some
better.
shit.
He's better.
Oh yeah, he's just being humble.
Well,
for
that's
sure.
I fucking who was it? I watched something and they're like, people are mad we drafted Bijan. And I'm like, don't be mad because Bijan's a great running back instead of a good running back. It's better to have a great running back because it makes such of a big difference. Like
Oh yeah, someone
And
like
I'm
someone
just
like Saquon compared to someone like
I-
a fucking like
I don't know, like
even a Miles Sanders. I know he was doing great with the Eagles,
Yeah,
but I'm sure the
but
Eagles
that's just 'cause
would've
the
loved
Eagles line.
Saquon more than
Yeah.
exactly. If the Eagles had Saquon, oh my god, dude.
but the Falcons have so many offensive threats now
Yep.
and not to sound like a cornball, but like actually like we have
Oh dude.
Bijan Algier, and then we have Drake London, a wide receiver, and then we have
Yep.
Kyle Pitts, which Kyle Pitts is basically a wide receiver. He's not even a fucking tight end.
Well, and you got to think, this is what I've been chirping about. I want the Bengals to do with Joe Mixon is
Mhm.
having a good running back pushes those corners in because now they have to respect the run. Because if
Yeah.
they don't, he's going to pop off for 6-7 every time.
Yeah, exactly.
So it brings them in, and then you can pass.
And
It's something where
I
as
hope
soon
that
as
can help develop Desmond
Yeah,
Ritter into
I was about
like
to say,
yeah.
it's going to drafting Bijan is going to take so much load off of Desmond Ritter.
Mhm.
And he's going to blossom, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I think they love that, like, because that's the thing. They were gonna draft or they were gonna get fucking Deshaun Watson, and I was like, why are they not trying to get Lamar Jackson? Why are they not trying to get him?
That's
But all these reports came in about they love Desmond Ritter. They love his moxie. They love the way he carries himself.
He's a good
They
team
love the way he
player. I
plays.
heard.
Yeah. He's a great locker room presence.
Yeah. Which
And
I'm
he's a-
fine with. Like if
Yeah.
if we could develop him into the next Matt Ryan, fuck it.
Right? He'll be Matt Ryan, but more mobile.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Oh yeah.
And I'm down for that because Matt Ryan. Okay. Super Bowl.
Was Matt Ryan more like West Coast with like some like short passes?
No,
but with some deep ball, or was he just chucking that bitch
He
down?
wasn't. What's the word? He was
West Coast is.
He's
like
a play action. He's a play action
Okay.
quarterback. Like
Okay.
that was what he was.
Oh, that's perfect then.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
That's what Matt Ryan was play action. Like because when we had Julio and shit, and like holy fuck,
just taking the top off of defenses. Yeah.
Because then Julio can run slants, slide, like he did anything, bro. Like goddamn.
Julio was just cooking motherfuckers.
Yeah, but then we drafted an O lineman from Syracuse, so we're improving the line. And then
wait, what's his name?
Matthew Bergeron.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we got Zach Harrison, a DN, which he's good. We're matching him up because I think we re-signed Grady Jarrett.
Yeah.
And Grady Jarrett's like our best defensive player.
Oh, dude, he's
besides
a dog.
Bates now, I guess. Bates is going to be good. But yeah, we drafted a lot of defense and then another O lineman in the last round, the 7th round.
Man, I still got a Bates jersey down in my basement.
But we require. Okay, so the Falcons did a lot of shit, actually. We got, like I said, we got Jesse Bates.
He's going to be such a dog.
He's going to be so good for us because then
and he's going to bring that, because that was the thing with. Sorry, I promise I'm not going to take the Falcons spotlight from you.
No, you're good. You're good.
The thing with Von Bell and with Jesse Bates, like when we brought in Von Bell, he had that winning mentality.
Mm-hmm.
He came from a winning program with the Saints. He was doing shit. He gave that like dog energy, and I really think that's what Jesse Bates is going to do for you guys' defense. Because I don't think you guys have that.
I like Von Bell because wasn't he an Ohio State player?
Oh yeah. He went to the Saints for a little bit. I remember it was
the
so
Saints
funny
draft so many Ohio States player. Like I don't know.
Thomas.
Everybody.
All kinds of motherfuckers. Eli Apple when he got drafted there. Oh yeah, a lot of OU boys or OSU boys.
But yeah, the defense. Okay, so then we picked up Jeff Okudah. We got him from a trade. We got
from the Lions, right?
Yeah, and then we got Jonnu Smith from a trade from the Saints or not the Patriots.
Do you think y'all are gonna do like some dual tight end shit, or do you think that's just Kyle Pitts' backup?
No, we're gonna do dual shit because Kyle Pitts, like I said, is literally he could play slot if he wanted to. No joke.
Oh, yeah,
like he's fast enough.
Oh,
and
so
athletic.
then you could even have some shit where he goes to the slot and you put fucking Jonnu as a tight end.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be crazy. Yeah.
So we could do a lot of shit.
That would be. I didn't even think about that. That would be nuts.
I've heard of this guy, Joe Gazzino.
Gaslow.
Joe. Gaz.
He played for
he played for the Chargers. He's a DN.
Huh.
I don't know.
I might be a casual, but I don't
never heard of him. He had 1 sack last year.
Hey, one's better than none.
And then we signed Calais Campbell.
Yeah. He's old, but he's big.
But we need that veteran. I feel like because we can get.
He came from the Ravens, yeah.
Cardinals, I think, no, he was on the Ravens.
I think he was a Cardinal too. Though.
He got drafted as the Cardinals. Who else did we get? Alvin Dupree's good too. I think he was at the Pittsburgh Steelers for a while. Okay, but
yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then he went to the Titans for a bit, but I think he's a good linebacker because our defense, the Falcons just needed to improve on defense so bad. Like,
oh yeah,
oh my god,
that's been your guys' thing, right?
For years.
Defense is just
always. But I think the Falcons, we're looking up. Like I said, I think the Bijan pick. I'm probably gonna get a Bijan jersey. Finally, I haven't had a jersey for.
And see, I love getting jerseys now. Like, obviously, I loved getting jerseys before, but I love getting jerseys now because all these like new number changes and shit. Like, I want to get a Jamar jersey so bad. I have like 3 Joe jerseys, bro. I want a Jamar jersey.
Well, I want a
it's-
Falcons jersey because I haven't had one since Michael Vick
I was
and
about to say
there
Algie
was.
Crumpler, dude.
I never had. I want to get okay.
You
I
should
want to
just
get
an
a
Algie
throwback
Crumpler jersey,
Algie
dude.
Crumpler jersey. Oh
That
my
would be
god,
so
that'd be
fire,
so
bro.
fucking sick. But I
I would
had
love to do that.
I had a Keith Brooking jersey. Do you know who that
Okay.
is?
Mm-mm.
He was a linebacker, and then he got traded to the
Okay.
fucking Cowboys. It was
Aw.
like Michael Vick dogfight, Keith Brooking traded. I got a
You're
Shaq.
like, dude.
I got a Shaq jersey when he was on the Heat. Traded. I got I got a LeBron jersey. Traded
Jesus
or signed
Christ.
to the Heat. I had no luck with jerseys.
That's why I should just buy them. I feel dumb because like I do like I've been wanting to get a T jersey, but I'm waiting until he gets re-signed because I don't want to fucking buy it. And then, dude, I felt so bad for my dad. My dad got a Samaje fucking jersey, but he got the Super Bowl one with the Super Bowl emblem fucking next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he fucking went to the Broncos. I was like, ah.
Yikes.
And then it was funnier because he was like, it's fine. I'll just remember what he did in the Super Bowl. And if you remember what he did in the Super Bowl, he dropped the 1 yard pass from Joe Burrow. And yeah, you know, it happens. Yeah, that is a dough moment. Big dough moment.
Dough. Yeah, but the Falcons should win. I don't know if they should win the South, but let me look. We'll move on to the Panthers real quick. We'll see what they did.
Oh, dude, the Panthers.
Well,
went
they
crazy,
drafted
bro.
Bryce Young, obviously.
They signed like 4 Bengals.
Let's see. They got Demary Byard. How do you say that? They got Byard from the Titans. He's a good wide receiver.
Oh yeah.
Eric Rowe, John Penzi. I don't know. Oh, they got Von Bell.
Yep, Von Bell. They got
Miles
Hayden Hurst.
Sanders. They got Adam Thielen. They got Andy Dalton, Deshaun Williams, Hayden Hurst. They got DJ Moore. I forgot. Or no,
Yes,
they
sir.
traded
They
DJ
traded
Moore.
him. Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
But I mean, he turned into Bryce Young, so
Yeah. Damn, you're right. Fuck.
Yep.
God damn, my conference is going to be good again. God damn it. So the Panthers are actually looking good.
I mean, what? It's probably going to be the Panthers, the Saints, maybe.
Well, they got their... Okay, so we'll move on to the Saints. Saints drafted Brian Brees. He's good. Fuck. He's a good defensive tackle. He's a good defensive tackle for sure.
I thought he was... Is he a tackle or is he... Oh, yeah, he's a tackle. He's
Mhm.
a tackle. I thought he was an end.
But... Okay, besides that, I don't know anybody else that they drafted. But then... They signed Khalil Sanders, Jamal Williams,
I wanted Jamal Williams.
Nathan
bad,
Shepard, Lonnie Johnson, Storm Norton. And then they got Derek Carr, obviously. Why doesn't it say that in here?
Huh.
Yeah, they got Derek Carr. Maybe it was last year. It was last year.
That's funny.
Derek Carr. And they got... No, they waived those guys. But yeah, I mean, Saints might be good. It's going to be the Saints, Panthers, and Falcons. I don't think
I was about to say the Bucks are
Bucks
stinking
are
it up
pretty
right now.
shit now since Tom retired. They did get a defensive tackle from Pittsburgh, Khalil Kancey.
Actually,
is he
hey,
good?
don't count. No, listen. Don't count the Bucks out, dude. Baker Mayfield, baby.
Oh, is that who they got?
Baker Mayfield, baby.
Okay, they released Leonard Fournette.
If they play the Bengals, they might win.
Where'd Leonard Fournette go?
I don't know. Where did he go?
I don't think it says he signed with anybody.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Yeah, he hasn't signed with anybody yet. I mean, how old is he? 1995, so he's 27. 2 years older than me. So they signed Baker. They signed Chase Edmonds. Oh, that's why they released him. They re-signed Levante David. Yeah, the Buccaneers aren't that good.
Nah.
Okay. All right. What other conference do you want to do? We don't have to do every team, but what other conference do you want to do? Or teams do you want to talk about?
I'm trying to think.
You want to talk about the 49ers?
Yeah, we
Let's see
can
what
talk
they
about
did.
the 49ers.
49ers drafted. They didn't have any like first round picks or anything. They traded them all for who?
Any notables?
CMC, remember?
Yeah.
Any notables? I feel like I know Ronnie Bell from Michigan for some reason. Cameron.
He's a safety, right?
He's a wide receiver.
Oh, heard. Thinking of a different Ronnie.
They drafted a kicker in the 3rd round.
What the fuck?
Yeah. A little weird.
That's super weird.
Cameron Latu from Alabama, a tight end. Do you know him?
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah.
What round was that? 4th?
3rd. Yeah, nothing too notable, I feel, drafted wise.
About to say maybe free agency was a little more.
Let's see.
Poppy.
They signed Sam Darnold for a backup or starter, actually, I think.
Starter.
Because isn't Trey Lance still fucking hurt?
Damn.
That guy's. That's sad.
Not Trey Lance. Fucking Sam Darnold.
Yeah. They signed John Feliciano, the offensive guard.
Okay.
He's good. They re-signed Juwan Jennings, Chris Conley. They signed, and Willie Snead. Nothing really big. I mean, they kept their team pretty much. I feel like.
Yeah. Willie Snead's a speedy guy.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I don't know. I mean, the 49ers will always be good.
Yeah. They got good coaching.
Yeah, they're just that, Kyle Shanahan. Oh, God, I hate you, Kyle Shanahan. I fucking hate you. You piss me off. What other teams should we talk about?
I mean, who else does everybody like? Like in our friend group. I think we've covered
I think we covered everybody's team.
Yeah.
Seth likes the Chargers. What happened with the Chargers?
I was about to say, what happened with the Chargers?
They
I think they had a pretty decent draft, actually.
Quentin Johnston
was a pretty good fucking wide receiver prospect from what I remember.
I've heard of this DN they drafted. Tolui Tolapatua.
Oh, yeah. He was getting mocked to us, too, for sure.
He's
pretty decent.
They drafted Max Dugan in the 7th round, too.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
TCU, dude. Let's go, bro.
Okay. Now let's see who they sign. They just re-signed a bunch of people. They didn't sign anybody new. I feel like the Chargers are a team that should be good, and then they always flame out for no reason. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Like,
how
did they lose to the Jags, bro?
I'm going to say let's talk about the Jags.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like the Jags because of Trevor.
I think Trevor Lawrence is getting overrated and underrated
at the same time.
Year.
Yeah.
Is that weird to say? Because,
no, it's not.
It's one thing, like, I understand he had literally the worst coach for a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean, now he's got one of the. I think Doug Peterson's one of the best coaches to ever.
Doug Peterson's dope for sure. He's a very good coach.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's like, can he be consistent?
Yeah.
Because if that's not the case, consistency is like everything in this league now.
Yeah.
Like if
nowadays,
you're not consistent,
anyway.
You're not playing. Oh yeah. They would take a consistent player over a superstar damn near any time.
Yeah. I mean, look at Kirk Cousins.
Oh yeah. Kirk Cousins is the epitome of average. Dude.
I'm telling you, Kirk Cousins will make the Hall of Fame. It'll happen.
Maybe.
Phillip Rivers is going to make the Hall of Fame too.
I feel like Phillip Rivers was a little bit better though.
Same
record.
Same style, same like.
He had a little bit more accolades.
Same career though. They've made it to They've never made it to the Super Bowl, both of them.
Yeah.
And the furthest they've been is, the conference final or whatever. I guess the Jags, they just drafted a lot and re-signed a lot again. They drafted what they needed, like offensive line and defense.
Yeah.
So, Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anybody else I really want to talk about. I mean, we could talk about the Jets, like Aaron Rodgers.
Nah,
yeah, I mean,
I like Sauce Gardner. I don't know if how's their line?
You know what's
How's
funny? They signed Alan Lazard,
Yeah.
which was the Green Bay wide receiver.
Yeah.
And then they get Aaron Rodgers, and then they get Randall Cobb too. So like they just brought like, I don't know. It's just funny to me. I think
Brought his 2 favorite targets.
I think they improved their line a bit, but like not a lot.
I was about to say, because if Aaron Rodgers is, I mean, he can run, he can get it, but like he's getting older. Like,
yeah. Jesus. They got a Wisconsin center in the second round, so.
Hell yeah. Wisconsin boys are always good linemen, dude.
I mean, they drafted
Wisconsin and like North Dakota and like Iowa just churn out fucking offensive linemen, dude.
the Jets. They drafted with their first round was a linebacker, Will McDonald, and then their next 2 picks were linemen for offense. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then, yeah.
I think the Broncos are gonna surprise a lot of people too, dude.
Oh yeah, with Sean Payton for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. They didn't really draft. They didn't have a lot of picks because they traded them. Yeah.
I remember last year they posted that thing that was like, and with the first pick, the Denver Broncos select Russell Wilson, and then they fucking just absolutely stunk it up.
Giants. You said the Giants got Darren Waller? Yeah, via a trade.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. You got anything else to talk about?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I have to use the bathroom. My tummy hurt. But yeah, this has been like, it's been an hour and a half. Holy fuck.
Hell yeah, we're just
I mean,
shooting shit.
Yeah, I mean the first half hour was NBA, so that makes sense. Hour of NFL talk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah, but
appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming on.
Definitely. I always love talking sports, dude.
Do you have a question for the audience? I'll put it on the Spotify that you can like put a question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a poll or something. What should I do?
Kenny Pickett or Davis Mills?
Ooh, okay. I'll do that one. Kenny Pickett or Davis Mills? Put the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Ethan, for joining. You can follow,
dude. Thanks for having
follow
me,
him
man.
on Twitter if you want to have a Bengals fan page and hear him talk about anybody that talks shit about the Bengals. I think what's your at Master Woo underscore
Yeah,
Master
like,
underscore Woo?
It's just Master Woo WUO.
Yes, sir. But this has been the Vaughn's Voice Friday episode. I gotta use the bathroom. I don't think I got any plans tonight, but I don't know.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you next time.
See you, dudes.
Later.